Hi, this is Yerevan, Astrology Healing Arts, and we are about to experience a shift of the nodal axis of the moon. The nodes are areas that point toward the patterns we are both growing into and out of, but they are so much more than this. The North Node represents the future and the benefits of taking on new experiences, and the South Node represents the past and what we have already learned that is pushing us toward the next step in our development. Even though the South Node is what has already been learned, it should not be discarded. Both the South and North Node need to be integrated for optimal results in our life. So this coming node shift is particularly significant because it is beginning a new 18-year cycle in the collective. We are exiting a year-and-a-half period of time where the South Node was in Scorpio and the North Node was in Taurus. Collectively, there's been a lot of negative energy needing to be released and discarded in order to build a stronger foundation in various areas of life. With the South Node in Scorpio, there's been this sort of intense focus on the aftermath of worldly toxic overload. For example, following the scare of COVID-19, there have been numerous deaths, countless deaths and injuries associated with bad medicine, what may be referred to in a general sense as iatrogenesis. Now, with the North Node in Taurus, there has been a need to take better care of the body to protect precious resources and achieve stability. Now, we are entering a new year-and-a-half period of time that will draw our attention in a very different way. The South Node in Libra is an indication that many relationships and methods of relating to others are coming to an end. Some types of relationships have already served their purpose, while others are undergoing radical adjustments and upgrades. In Aries, the North Node is a call to action in some area of life, suggesting a boldness of expression and a willingness to try new things. Immediately upon this polarity shift, the nodes come into an exact T-square with Pluto and Capricorn. Whether this comes as a relief or a sad event coming to pass, at this time and in the months ahead, there's likely to be some sort of dramatic ending of a certain type of relationship or relationships, whether to a person, a thing, a group, or a way of life. And this could even indicate a significant death of someone who is important in the world on a broad scale, in society, or in one's personal family. Those who have either Aries or Libra as their sun sign or their ascendant in Libra will probably experience this entire transit in a more pronounced way than those of other signs. For Libra people especially, the South Node is going to be removing things, habits, and ideas that no longer fit the person that you've become. But for everyone in general, the happy and healthy relationships will remain, while the dysfunctional ones will likely disintegrate. And Aries people are experiencing this huge surge of energy or some change in their overall lifestyle as well. Physically, the South Node in Libra can be an influence for some people that is draining, dehydrating, or disorienting. Negative effects can be counteracted with certain foods and practices that are energizing and uplifting. It's really important to stay hydrated with good, clean water and to maintain the right balance of salts, minerals, and electrolytes in the body. We got our first glimpse into what this nodal shift will bring into our lives on the total solar eclipse that occurred on April 20th of this year, 2023, which was at 29 degrees of Aries. And since then, there have already been some major endings that have paved the way for new beginnings in our lives. Because we're dealing now with the nodes in cardinal signs, we have to be aware of worldly changes that could be very disruptive. That's because cardinal signs set things into motion that we do not always like or approve of, and in very aggressive ways. Therefore, the eclipses in these signs may produce some extreme effects in the political arena. But then again, when has it not been extreme, right? What we're referring to here is the particular style of extreme, if you will. So again, cardinal Aries North Node means that there will be new leaders, new rules, new stupid mandates, new projects, and the like that bring this sort of shiny and new appearance to things. Oh, yay. Okay, so here is a list of quick descriptions of the North Node through the signs. So please take into consideration the rising sign, otherwise known as the ascendant, in addition to the sun sign. Aries, North Node in your first house. Now I'm talking general, right, for all of you, because, you know, if you're looking at this in terms of your ascendant, then this is spot on. North Node in your first house, you're starting a whole new chapter in your life, putting yourself out there, perhaps gaining new recognition, and overall experiencing an increase of energy that can be directed in many areas that you choose. If you've been down or at a loss in recent years, this is your chance to take back your power, to rise up, to make a great impression. Your interpersonal relationships are also a big highlight for you. Taurus, your North Node is in the 12th house. So you're quieting down after a busy past couple of years or so. You might be seeking for more depth in your relationships, or you might just be looking at your own personal healing and rebuilding some area of your life. You might also dedicate more time to meditation or spiritual pursuits. So Taurus, digging deep. Gemini, the North Node will be in your 11th house, and you are reaching out to your community and experiencing connection in new ways. You might be asserting yourself as a leader, or maybe bringing people together for some purpose, and you're likely to be having a lot more fun in your personal endeavors than you have in recent years. Cancer, the North Node is in your 10th house. It's all about your career, taking more of a leadership role or prioritizing your work life for a while. You have some major goals that you're reaching toward that may be fueled with a sense of intense determination. Because of this, you are very likely to succeed. Leo, North Node is in your 9th house, so you're probably experiencing many upgrades in your life. Your greatest test is that of faith and a sense of spiritual direction. You may become more interested in spiritual topics, and you may find yourself moving around or traveling a lot within the next couple of years. Virgo, North Node is going to be in your 8th house, and so your naturally service-oriented nature is finding a new outlet to give of yourself in a way that helps others to become more secure and prosperous. And you might be focused on your family's needs, or you might find that there's something in your life that really needs to change, and the only way to change it is to get out of your own way. Libra, North Node is in your 7th house, but there's something very paradoxical about this placement. I know. That's the whole Libra thing, right? Everything's a paradox. But although there is a huge focus on relationships for you, your methods of relating are undergoing dramatic change. So you may have been giving a lot of yourself or sacrificing your own needs in recent times, and now you need to strike a greater balance with your own needs, desires, and goals. Scorpio, North Node is in your 6th, so you are focused on work and possibly health-related matters. You might simply be giving more attention to your daily health, diet, and fitness routines, and you're getting really serious and focused about your job or occupation, and you might find that you have a lot of responsibility on your plate right now. Sagittarius, your North Node is in your 5th house, so it's looking like a colorful ride for you all. drawing your attention toward creative outlets, children if you have any or plan on having them, and or just seeking for greater joy in your life. Some of you might be at the start of a new romance or could be meeting someone new during this time. Capricorn, the North Node is in your 4th house, so you're focused more on your home, family, or matters of real estate. You might feel like pulling away from certain worldly affairs just to focus on your own inner life for a while, or just balancing your home life and your career. It's going to be a time of cultivation, whatever that means to you personally. Aquarius, North Node is in your 3rd house, indicating a very busy time where you might find that you have a lot on your mind. You might be going to school, taking workshops, or teaching in some way. You might be taking a lot of short trips, spending time with relatives, reading a lot of books. A lot of you do that anyway. Ha ha ha. Pisces, North Node in your 2nd house. Some of you are hitting the jackpot here. Maybe not literally, but who knows? At least in a metaphorical sense, you are capable of attracting great benefits into your life at this time. So if you're not where you want to be, look for ways to grow your resources and improve your situation. Okay, those are my very brief descriptions of the North Node through the signs. Thanks for stopping by and listening. And if you want to continue hearing these types of talks from me, please leave a comment, a like, or share with others. Bye for now.